The tabla is a classical drum-like instrument that plays a central role in most South Asian music, but it's also used in many kinds of fusion music originating in Iran, Turkey, and the Arab world. Turkish tabla master Gurkan Ozkan has been bringing the instrument to Turkish audiences for many years. He's widely considered to be Turkey's leading tabla expert. Shamim Chowdhury went to meet him.
The song is Turkish, but the music is Indian. Gurkan Ozkan and Shamim Ergen perform a unique and personal interpretation of a classic folk song. It's the embodiment of who they are, Turkish by birth, but with a passion for Hindustani or North Indian classical arts. Gurkan has been playing the tabla for 16 years. He's a disciple of Sandesh Papatka, one of India's leading tabla masters and the official tabla artist for All India Radio. In 2007, Gurkan spent 7 months with his guru, mastering his art. And he's been visiting him ever since. Last year, he published Turkey's first ever book on the tabla. It's the only source of reference on the instrument at universities across the country. Gurkan believes the tabla has the potential for mass appeal outside South Asia.
Indian music influenced jazz and later it influenced fusion music and pop music. I've also been using this influence in classical Turkish music, in our traditional folk music for about 10 years now. So we can say it has actually started getting popular, especially amongst the percussionists.
He tells me the tabla has been around since the 13th century, but its current form dates back around 200 years. Its shape and size was standardized in 1947, at the time of India's independence.
The parts of tabla are kinar, as we say in Turkish, sur, siyahi, as we may understand from its color. The part where the string is attached is gajra. The string itself is called baddi. The part where we accord it is gatta, and the bit that holds the strings on the bottom is called tasma.
Ga. 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 It produces 16 different sounds, from which more than 2,000 compositions can be created. Years of practice have turned him into the maestro he now is. But for the rest of us, it doesn't come so naturally. Now it's time for me to have a go. These are some basic notes. Te, te, na, na, ge, ge, na, na. Te, te, na, na, ge, ge, na, na. This is what it sounds like when I put a sequence together. And this is what it sounds like when Gurkan puts a sequence together. Over the years, Gurkan has performed all over the world with some of the world's most respected musicians, including the French musician Julien Jalal Eddine Weiss, the French-Lebanese trumpet player Ibrahim Malouf, and the Turkish percussionist Okay Tamiz. Gurkan's musical partner Shamim is a master of the classical Indian stringed instrument, the sarod. Together they perform ragas, or ancient melodic structures, to create a range of moods. Shamim reflects on his own heritage whenever he performs.
In the Ottoman times, they brought in the 1600s or 1700s some Indian musicians to Istanbul, and they performed and interacted with the Turkish musicians in the divan of the Sultan, in the darbar of the Sultan. I think the Drupad style of the Indian music, the North India music, is very similar to the classical Turkish music of the 300-400 years past.
By blending the rhythms of their Anatolian culture with melodies from the East, Gurkan and Shamim have created a sound that is at once familiar and distinct. Shamim Chowdhury, TRT World, Istanbul.